Good morning, Ammirata. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone out here has a wonderful day today. It's beautiful here in South Carolina. It's not warm, but it's not cold either. It's just kind of crisp. It's a pretty day. I'm drinking a little coffee. I am headed to Georgia to Dressing Dreams. I'm going to try on some dresses today. So I'm really excited about that. Never done that before. So, or at least not in that setting. Those kind of dresses. So I'm really excited about that. Looking forward to it. My husband's taking me. He's going to be my thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah, so he said he had a special cafe to take me to on the way, so we're going to make a little pit stop and get a cappuccino, which is my favorite drink if you don't know. So I wanted to leave a message on here for everybody. I guess my dogs. Oh, maybe my dogs are getting up. I want to leave a message for you. This week, our topic is on try something new, try something different, do something that you've not done before. So, this is one of mine for the week, but I have been very thoughtful about things in my life I can do differently, do better, just break out. I had a lot of work I had to do this week at our property that we're renovating, so it was a challenge, and I had to make decisions very quickly, spur of the moment, off the cuff kind of decisions. So that was uncomfortable for me, but I did it. I didn't put it off. I didn't procrastinate. I didn't say we'll do it tomorrow or let's come back to this later. No, I just went ahead and did it. So I want y'all to comment. What are the things that you did this week? Somebody told me they were going to make homemade pasta. So I hope you made your homemade pasta. And I know it was good. It may not have been beautiful. Sometimes when you first do something, especially has to do with bread or dough or anything like that. I remember my first pie crust. Wasn't that beautiful, but it was good. So I hope it was good. And I'm going to wait a little bit to see if anybody joins in. Today is really just social meetup. Just talk. Comment, to see how your week went. Also, what I may do, I may put some pictures up here, or maybe you can go live once I get, so you can, when I get to Dressing Dream, so you guys can see what that looks like. And look forward to your formal event that you're going to go to one day. Dressing Dreams. I know one thing is true. We were discussing, my husband and I went on a date last night, and we were talking about dreams, things that we dream about. And one thing I know is true. Hey, Michelle, so good to have you. If the dream never exists, then there certainly will never be a reality. But if you do have the dream, then there's a chance it will come true, right? You have the dream. You make goals, and then you either go after those. If those are worth going after, you go after them. If not, you change. You just change up a little bit. So we were talking about things that we wanted to do one day, but coming down here or I'm going to this place is in Georgia, so we're having a little drive this morning, but it's so pretty. Looking forward to it. But I made the remark last year, about this time last year, I would love to come in there and try dresses on. With my daughter was getting ready for prom. And now it's my turn. I'm going to be able to go in there and try on some dresses, formal dresses. I've lost a little weight. I've been working hard at it. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was. So hopefully they'll fit me a little bit better. Plus I have lost, I've lost inches. even though maybe the skills aren't showing that. I've got a lot more muscle than I've had in years. I've been exercising profusely. So, also, this is the week that CrossFit, I'm a member of CrossFit. CrossFit has what they call the Open. I believe the Open is international. It's across the entire world. People are competing. So if I'm able to get in the gym during one of those workouts, I'd love for y'all to see that. I'll go live so you guys can see some like really, really awesome athletes and what they do and what they can do. It's just amazing to me. I'm not going to be in it this year. I decided not to. I've done it before. They have different versions you can do. You can scale, which means you can modify the workout for your age bracket or for whatever you need to do. So I'm not going to do it though. I've just got a lot going on, and I'm going to cheerlead others, see others. What do you have going on today, Michelle? Are you home today? Do you have to work? What you got going on? Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's a good thing to do. I know that you will enjoy them and they will enjoy you. I've always heard that people say that if they could have had the grandkids first, that's what they'd have done. But the thing is, really, by the time you have grandchildren, you know a thing or two. So you know a thing or two about kids or about human nature. Maybe I should say human nature. Because I think we all have the kid inside of us. You have 4. Well, that's great. That's great. What their ages range from, like, are they little grandkids, they older, teenagers? Yeah, it is true. Yeah, you learn a little something when you get our age, and it's okay. Hopefully we learn. I question sometimes whether people do learn, right? If we do learn, we become better instead of bitter. It's nothing worse than a bitter old person, is it? My daughter works in the grocery store. She works at Publix, and she said there's some bitter old people out there. We don't want to be that. We want to work that we can be better. And I'm never going to be OLD. So I'm going to be a better, finely matured woman. My only little children now are my dogs. My daughter's graduating. We were looking at colleges. Still haven't decided where she's going. So she filled out a couple more applications this week, and she's just got to decide. I have a boy. Oh my, 8 weeks. 5, 4, and 8 months. Wow, you got the fun age. That's when they're fun. That's when they still love you. We joke about that with our kids. At some point, we were driving home, and my husband said, "We've gone from hero to zero." When they get older. Well, being the grandmother, they'll always come to grandma. So, but 8 weeks and 8 months. Well, the 8th week, when I hope that you're able to have some time to sit there and just hold that baby. Let's see. Somebody wanting in. Let's see. Somebody was trying to come in here. My mother always told me when my children were very small, she said, hold that baby. Just sit there and hold that baby as long as you can. Don't worry about the housework. There's always going to be housework. There's always going to be things that you have to do. But there won't always be that time to hold that little baby because it grows so fast. Before you know it, they're not wanting you to hold them. They want to get down and they want to play. So enjoy. Yeah, I know. I bet you do. That baby comes home from the hospital and it's so tiny and so new, and then they're 17 years old. It just seems like you barely have the chance to turn around. So hold that little baby today. Don't worry about your dirty dishes or your laundry. You can deal with that another day. And your little 8-month old is in a great place, I'm sure, to be smiling and laughing and aware of things. Maybe not walking yet, because I tell you, once they start walking, that is when it gets challenging, doesn't it? Yeah, I know it. I have two. I have one that's already out. He lives, but he lives nearby. Yeah, I know they do try. They try rolling. I had a little nephew that scooted. I've never seen anything like it. He was so cute, though. So you're taking care of your grandchildren. We think we can have somebody else out here. I can't tell. Just want to know what everybody has done this week, has tried something new, or what you're willing to try maybe today. Oh, hey, Joyce, 5 children. Oh, Joyce, that's awesome. Well, I'll have to come to you for advice. You're a little bit ahead of me. My oldest is about to turn 23 in March. My youngest turns 18 in July. So, yeah, my son still comes over here and stays. He comes over here and I find him on the couch over here. I find him over here asleep sometimes. So I think when he gets down or discouraged or whatever, he just needs mom and daddy. And that's fine with me. I'm glad to have him. I hope they always know they can come home and be loved, and be wanted. This be a safe place for them. That's the way it should be. That's the way it was at my home. I could always go home and I was wanted. My mother said, I think as long as a girl doesn't get married, she should live at home. I don't care how old she is. Now, I wouldn't have wanted to be living at home all my life. If I hadn't married, I want to do some things. But she just wanted us, and I know that now. She always wanted us, and I'm so glad I had a good mother that did want me, always wanted me with her. Tell you what, um, to have a good mother is a blessing, and to be a good mother is a challenge. So I'm working on being a better mother. Okay, you have 38. Yeah, 38 down to 30. Well, 30 is, those ages to me are still young. Why is that? I used to think that, man, by the time you got in your 30s, my gosh, you were very mature. When I look around at some of the 30 and even the 40-year-olds I know, I'm thinking, um, it's not that mature. So I don't know if things are changing or it's just me. But hey, I'm in my 50s. I still feel young. I think it's just a matter of the heart, isn't it? So yeah, I know it. It's funny. Funny how what we think. Yeah, I used to think 70 was really old or 60. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's coming pretty fast too. So, uh, you know what though? I think if in our heart, I think if we, in our soul, our spirit, whatever, if um, we believe we're young, I believe we are. I believe we exude that. So I hope you guys are young at heart. You're out there doing some fun things. There was a lady on here. I think she's in the group or she's getting in the group. I think she's in her 60s and she's bought her a motorcycle and she's riding. And I am so proud of her. Your 50s, yeah, that's great, Michelle. Yeah, I feel young. I am young. I always joked about that when I got married. I said, I'll always be young. Yeah, it's just a number. That's true. But there's a lady out here somewhere. She's got a motorcycle. She's got a Honda Shadow. I was reading some of the comments. And if I miss you guys' comments, I don't mean to. Sometimes I can't see it. I start digging in there because I always try to go through there and reply or like. So I don't do it on purpose. If I ever miss you, you can call me out. I like for y'all to engage. I like that you're out here because this group is not about me. I don't ever want it to be about me. The only thing I have to do is I feel like make myself be transparent so you can see that there's somebody that's trying that's not perfect. Because I can assure you, I'm not perfect. I have things going on in my life that I'm working on. I just want everybody to, all of us collectively, to be unified in the fact that we are continuing to move forward. We have not crawled in a hole somewhere, pulled the lid in on top of the rock over us, and decided that this is it. I still think there's a lot for us to do, ladies. There's a lot more. And loving our family is definitely one, and being a great mother, grandmother, spouse, friend, sister, what daughter, whatever. But I still think there's so much that's needed, especially now out in the world. There need to be wise women out there that are speaking up for what's right, standing up for what's right. Hey, and that's us, ladies. That's us. And I believe that each of us, wherever we're planted somewhere purposely, and that we are meant to be a light for that region. We're meant to be something good, and we're meant to bloom right there. And we're still blooming, and we're still going to keep blooming, right? We're going to keep on growing, getting better, and making whatever we touch. After we leave, it should be said that that area, whatever it is that we went through and had a part of, it should be that we make it better. That once we have left, hey, that person, that thing was better for us having passed through, right? That's the way it should be. Anytime I move into a neighborhood, I usually buy houses that are terrible and I have to fix up. So I got a compliment the other day that one of my neighbors down the road just said, "We love what y'all done with the house. We worked really hard to remodel." And it made me feel good. I was like, "Thank you. Thank you for sharing that." She said, "Yeah, I slow down when I drive by your house." And I live in a small house. I don't live in a fancy, big, huge house. It's small, but I took what I have and I made it good. So y'all do the same with whatever you're given, whatever your resources, and you have resources, take those, make it better. Help those grandchildren grow up to be good children. Your kids still need you. I don't care how old they get. They will always need us. I miss my mom, and I never got to a point where I didn't need her. And I still want to call her at times. I want to pick up the phone and just call her, but I can't now. My mother loved perfume. She loved all kinds. It didn't have to be expensive. It could be just cheap, whatever. And when Mama passed away, she left lots of bottles of perfume. So I'd say most of it. My sister didn't want a lot of the perfume, but she's got some too. But anyway, I've got a lot of different bottles of little perfumes. Some of them are knockoff brands, but she had this one bottle. It was Jasmine Rose, I believe it was. She had just gotten the day she had her stroke. So that bottle of perfume is very special. And I put that bottle on today. I sprayed some on so I could think about my mother. And it's been, let's see, it's been almost 9 years that I have lost my mother. And it always still touches me that I can put that perfume on and I feel close to her. So anyway, I'm going to try to dress this on today. I just wanted to think about her. She would like that. She would like to have been here. Yeah. So one thing I want us to do is be there for each other. Again, this group is not about me, it's about y'all. Encourage one another, just like you're doing. I'm so proud of everybody and how they love on each other. Sometimes we may be the only positive voice in somebody's life. So let's be that. We can do that. That's an easy thing to do, is to encourage. And sometimes when we're feeling our worst, and are the most down, that is when we have the best words to offer. That is when we have words that somebody needs to hear, because we know how it feels. When you go through something, you know how it feels. You can definitely encourage somebody and help them to get through. So if you're not feeling so up, you know what? Come out here anyway, or whatever, wherever it is you're supposed to be, not just out here. I want you to be I want you to be active in your community, whatever your community is, your tribe, be active. You have something to give. You are valuable, you're relevant, you're significant, you're intelligent, you're worthy, and you're loved. So ladies, I'm going to sign off. I am about ready to walk out of here in just a little bit. My husband's on his way, I think, home to take me. I may go live from this little shop. I want y'all to see this. So if any of you live in the Southeast, you'll have to make some journey to some of these little places. It's a fun little place to go. I got to thinking now, I'm going to be in there with all those little skinny prom girls. They're going to be in there trying on their clothes today. But it's okay. I'm going to have fun. So I'm going to say bye for now. I may come up random live later, but I am so happy. Thank y'all for joining me out here today. And I look forward to our journeys together. So, and I want to see more pictures from y'all. Please put your pictures out there. Put your picture and take some crazy pictures and post them. We love that. Oh, 9 a.m. in Canada and probably really cold. So, thank you, Joyce. I'm glad you came out here, Michelle. Love y'all. Bye-bye.